family and friends, once again greetings to all of you. Tremendously welcome to Yusen, to every one of you that is assembled here, that have taken your time to come and pay your respects and celebrate this life, and also give support and love to the immediate family while we're going through this bereavement. I want to ask all of you, wherever you are, seated, to bow your heads in prayer while we're going to pray, besides invokes God's grace here. Thank you. Thank you, dear friends and family. We're now going to invite you to come and pay your respects to our beloved lying in state. While bhajans carry on, we will be celebrating a life a little. As soon as you've completed paying your respects, we will start celebrating her life. You can also come through and pay offer your sympathies and give support to the immediate family. Thank you. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। सर्वेशा विनायक सर्वेशा विनायक सर्वेशा विनायक பாசத்தின் நாமுதே விநாயக வழிகாட்டும் தீபம் விக்னேஸ்வரா பாசத்தின் நாமுதே விநாயக வழிகாட்டும் தீபம் விக்னேஸ்வரா தியாகத்தின் மொழி விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக தியாகத்தின் மொழி விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக सर्वेश विनायक सर्वेश विनायक सर्वेश विनायक मूकं गणपति विनायक गजमुख गजमुख विघ्नेश्वरा मूकं गणपति विनायक गजमुख गजमुख विघ्नेश्वरा जागतिन मொழியே विनायक सर्वेश विनायक जागतिन மொழியே விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக சர்வேஷ விநாயக பாசத்தை கொண்டு விநாயக அனுஷத்த வழிகாட்டும் விக்னேஸ்வரா கீதை தந்தா விக்னேஸ்வரா சர்வேஷ விநாயக கீதை தந்தா விக்னேஸ்வரா சர்வேஷ விநாயக सर्वेश विनायक सर्वेश विनायक सर्वेश विनायक सर्वेश विनायक
Let us group photo after they finish.
கங்கை அணிந்தவா கண்டோர் தொழும் வீரச சதங்கியாடும் பாதவினோத விங்கேஸ்வர अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं एक जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान काटे नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान काटे नहीं शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुनाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं गोपियों की तरह तुम नाचते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namah मानस बजुले गुरु चरणं तो सर्वसागर धरणं मानस बजुले गुरु चरणं तो सर्वसागर धरणं ओ गुरु महाराज गुरु जी गुरु महाराज गुरु जी Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Aruna Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Aruna Shiva, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba, Manasa Bhajore Guru Charanam, Toshara Baba Sagara Dharanam, Om Guru Maharaj, Guru Ji, Guru Maharaj, Guru Ji, Satya Sai Nath, Sadguru Ji, Satya Sai Nath, Sadguru Ji. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Aruna Shiva, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba, Manasa Bhajore Guru Charanam, Dosara Baba Sagara Dharanam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya. Rameshwara Shiva Rameshwara, Hare Hare Boli, Namah Shivaya, सोमेश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा हरि हरि बोले नमः शिवाय गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा हरि हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय सोमेश्वरा शिव सोमेश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय सोमेश्वरा शिव सोमेश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय जटाधरा शिव जटाधरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय जटाधरा शिव जटाधरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय विश्वेश्वरा शिव विश्वेश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय विश्वेश्वरा शिव विश्वेश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय महाकालीश्वरा शिव कालीश्वरा हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरे हरि बोले नमः शिवाय 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 Namah Shivaya. சூலதாரணி பரமேசா சிவகவிநாயக ஜெகதீஷ சூலதாரணி பரமேசா சிவகவிநாயக ஜெகதீஷ தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கணேச தாண்டவ நடராஜ சத்யசாயி தாண்டவ நடராஜ विभूति सुंदर शंकर विश्व विनाशन सुंदर विभूति सुंदर शंकर विश्व विनाशन सुंदर शिव गामी मयि शरणे அம்பர பெருமானே சிவகாமி மயேஸ்வரனே அம்பர பெருமானே விபூதி சுந்தரனே சங்கர விஸ்வவிநாசன சுந்தர சிவகாமி மயேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமானே சூலதாரணி பரமேச சிவகவிநாயக ஜெகதீஷ சூலதாரணி பரமேச சிவகவிநாயக ஜெகதீஷ தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கணேச தாண்டவர் நடராஜ தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கணேச தாண்டவர் நடராஜ சாயி தாண்டவர் நடராஜ சாயி தாண்டவர் நடராஜ விபூதி சுந்தரனே சங்கர விஸ்வவிநாசன சுந்தர சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமானே சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமானே சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமானே விபூதி சுந்தரனே சங்கர விஸ்வவிநாசன சுந்தர சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமானே dear family and friends, we come to that part of the celebration of life where we offer tribute, and in tribute we bring out the characteristics and the qualities, the virtues and the morals, the attitudes and the aptitudes of this dear beloved while she was here amongst us. Those attitudes and aptitudes, those characteristics that she displayed while she was amongst us. So I'm going to call on MC this part of the ceremony. So, Zach, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here today to remember and celebrate the life of Narisha. It is truly difficult to capture the essence of an angel in just a few minutes, but I will try my best. I have the honor and special privilege of addressing you today. My name is Zach Kassem, and together with my family we have shared unforgettable moments, spectacular events, beautiful memories and joyous times with Narisha, Yusen, Siman and Kaya. Narisha lived a life full of joy, and while our hearts ache with your absence, we find comfort in the immense joy that Narisha, fondly known as Nash, brought to our lives. Yusen reminded me that Nash would have wished for a celebration of her life today, not a somber remembrance. We were fortunate to meet Nash just over 10 years ago, and through the years our bond grew closer with affectionate pet names exchanged amongst the four of us. On one special occasion, before opening the bottle of champagne, I looked at Nash and remarked that she resembled someone very famous, perhaps even better. It was then that we realized she could have been Kate Hudson's twin, and she then inherited the fourth nickname, Kate. So we called her lovingly Kate. Together, today we gather not to mourn a life ended, but to celebrate a life lived to the fullest. Nash's legacy is one of happiness, love, good values, strong family morals, and pure bliss. Her adventurous spirit and zest for life inspired all of us that were part of it. And of course, we were lucky enough to know her. She lived every moment with joy, and we are grateful to have shared in her vibrant spirit. Her laughter, as quiet as it was full. Her kindness and love are just some of the treasures she leaves behind. These qualities will continue to shine in our lives, guiding us and reminding us of her presence. Although Nash is gone from our sight, she will never be gone from our hearts. It is truly hard to forget someone who gave so much to remember. When someone you love becomes a memory, that memory always stays a treasure. Narisha is loved every day and will always be deeply missed. To Yusen, Siman and Kaya, Nash is a true testament to the many lives she has touched in a unique way. Please remember that your family, if you look around, has actually grown larger today, and know that we are all here to support you in every possible way. I'd like to call on Ashika now to say a few words as well.
Good afternoon, good morning everybody. It is indeed such a privilege to speak on behalf of Narisha. For me, she will always be Narish. somebody that inspired the best in everyone she came into contact with. A very feisty young lady who knew her mind, was not afraid to speak it, but mostly to be able to inspire you to be a better version of yourself. So our journey started in February 2021 when her sister, Janusha, that worked with me, asked if I would do some healing for her sister who was unwell. And we started the healing journey, and somehow the journey just evolved into what we would call soul sisters, because it unlocked so much of her spiritual growth, her desire to help others, and to nurture and grow the spiritual well-being and physical well-being of those around her. So once we had started the healing journey, and in her real can-do attitude, she said to me, well, I'm ready for my next steps in my spiritual journey. And at that time, Master Dalpe in the Philippines was running the Enlightened Life Retreat. And she said to me, well, I'm doing the retreat. Of course, Master said to me, we need to caution because Narisha needs to culture her energy a little bit more. But she said, I have waited for this and I am ready to do it. So of course I had to take full responsibility for her well-being while she started the healing process, the Enlightened Life Retreat. And then it just catapulted her into a new energy of spiritual growth. So she traded in her beautiful wine, her meat eating, and she started this journey of service and enlightenment. Even though she continued working at ATM Solutions, she became a champion for helping others to find their purpose, to find their voice, and become an even greater version of themselves. So Narisha has had such an impact on so many people's lives, but mostly she managed to get Yusen, Kaya and Simran also to give up their meat-eating ways and follow the spiritual path. And when you look at Kaya and Simran today, the wisdom that emanates from these young ladies, it's a true testimony of the legacy that Narisha will leave behind as her nurturing, loving and kind self. So in the years that I've known Narisha, she's really brought so many people into their path of healing. She even, in her journey, she was promoted to an executive at work, and I remember her utter shock because it was at this time that she was still navigating her illness. But again, while she celebrated, she never lost her humility. And she never stopped trying to get others to find meaning and joy in their life through other pursuits except the work issues, being just in a work environment. We formed a group called the MDP South Africa Group, and boy, was that a very interesting one. You should have been the fly in the wall when Narisha was not happy with the values and the way the work needed to be done. Because she was a very principled person, and as I'm sure many of you know, many of you who worked with her, she held tight to values, she held tight to principles, and mostly she held tight to a very high level of integrity. So when things didn't go right with either the students or with the information we were receiving from the MDP ashram, well, those were interesting times because I would often get the sharp end of her tongue. But as soon as she said her piece, she became peaceful again because she was never one that held a grudge. She needed to be expressive about what was not right, but let go so that the next path and the next step can follow through. Since last October, we started our weekly Saturday morning healings, early in the morning, sometimes at 5 or at 6. But it was a time not just about healing, it was a real catch-up session where we talk about life. And for those of you know her, as all of you do, she was really such an intelligent person, but she was such a synthesized individual. She could navigate the geopolitics of life whilst at the same time talking about a cooking recipe or about family values or work issues, environmental issues. So the talks invariably became one that really expanded our consciousness. And sometimes the line between the healer and the healed, the mentor and the coach, the mentor and the mentee became blurred as we each supported each other in our journey of life. I'm sure many of you have seen NARISHA's beautiful posts of their travels. I think that many of us got to experience the world through NARISHA and her family's traveling. Her spirit was one that she wanted to live life at the fullest. So even when she was in extreme pain, she would dress up, show up, and continue to inspire people through her spirit and sometimes I would look at her and I would see the extreme pain, but there was just this presence about her as she inspired others to be better. But not only was she a very well-traveled person, she was an extremely wonderful photographer. I remember when we were in the Philippines together, she was giving me some photography lessons. I don't think it landed much with me, so I will definitely miss our photographer. She captured moments, she captured memories, and she captured hearts, not only through her photography, but through the essence of who she was. So today I want to salute Yusen, Kaya, and Simran, because in you, Yusen, I know you had a very headstrong partner, and but I can tell you that her love for you was so unconditional. But I think your love was so equally unconditional, because it expressed itself in you never missing a single one of NARISHA's doctor's appointments and never missing any of her milestones in life. I know there were times when she would lose her patience with you, and then we'd have to remind her how blessed she was to have you, and then she would quickly come back to the essence and back to balance. You really are a blessing to NARISHA, and you can stand tall today as the ideal husband who was unafraid to let his wife shine when she needed to, but mostly to be a source of deep strength and support when she was not able to stand on her own. And to Kaya and Simran, your mom grew you up to be very independent women, but mostly she gave you the gift of service and enlightenment to power you through these difficult times. So continue honoring her by keeping her work and her dreams alive. To you, Janu, you and I started as friends, but you brought to me a soul sister in NARISHA. But you also demonstrate the power of sibling love and the way you shaped NARISHA's life and helped her through her toughest time. She had so much of love and gratitude for you. To the many friends and family whose lives have been touched by this beautiful angel in human form, may you continue to hold NARISHA's love as a beacon of strength and love. Let us continue to live in the love and light that NARISHA embodied. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashika, for those beautiful words, and not a truer word could have been said about her and the family. Thank you for that. I'd like now to call upon Austin to talk on behalf of Kaya.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Austin, and I have the honor and privilege of speaking on behalf of Kaya today. I would like to say a few words to my mum. She was the bravest and strongest woman I've ever known. Even though she was so sick, she cared deeply about other people and was worried about tiny things, like the crack on my dad's heel or the scar on my sister's leg. She was my personal gossiper. I loved to tell her all the tea in my school. She was my best friend. I am not the greatest at expressing my emotions, but if she could see right through me if something was wrong. She knew exactly what to say. She pushed me to be my best, and on the day I had an exam or competition, she used to write on a sticky note that I am born to will and stick on my lunchbox. That little gesture gave me so much motivation. When I was down, she used to dance, but when I danced with her, she used to laugh and say I looked like I'm getting electrocuted. These moments will forever be kept this close to my heart. I am happy that we are having a funeral in her garden. It was her pride and joy. Every plant, tree, flower was picked out by her. Every Saturday or Wednesday, we used to go to the nursery to buy plants. In primary school, every Thursday, my mum and I used to bake. She made sure Siman and I were independent, that we know how to cook and clean and manage the house in the event that she was not here. But I never knew that this day would actually come. Every night, I used to apply creams and serums on her face so that she didn't get wrinkles. But now I wish she had some wrinkles, as she was so young. But I am happy that she lived her life, went to all the places she wanted to go, did all the things she wanted to do, and she married the man of her dreams. I am relieved that you are no longer in pain, and hopefully we can be mother and daughter together again in another lifetime and eat lots of cheesecake. I love you lots. Goodbye, Mum. I love you lots.
Thank you, Austin, and thank you, Kea, for those beautiful words, really touching. I'd like to call on Carl now to talk on behalf of Simran.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carl. I'm talking on behalf of Simran. It's an honor to stand up here. My mother always loved the cards I wrote for her birthdays or Mother's Day. I never thought I'd be writing my last one so soon. Mum and I shared a very special relationship. We were more than mother and daughter. We were mentor and mentee, best friends, and in a way inspirations to each other. I remember growing up thinking she was a bit bipolar. 1 minute a friend, the next a mother, scolding me for my mistakes. In the end, it was just her balancing her well-rounded approach to parenting. Mum, I will forever miss our late night conversations where we'd psychoanalyze our problems, our little dance parties. You were my first and most favorite dance buddy. But most of all, I'll miss the way you viewed life, the way you touched everyone around you and helped them see the beauty in every sunset, every leaf, every droplet. You had this incredible ability to see everything for what it was, yet still believe in its full potential. Having grown up with so much anxiety and fear of never achieving my best, you were my inspiration, my goal walking in human form. You always made sure I was walking the path of success and fulfillment. Thank you so much for everything. Most people only become independent, emotionally mature, and wise later in life. Yet you managed to leave Kaya and me with the compass that will guide us through every step of the way. My whole life, you moved between being a mother, a mentor, and a best friend. But today, you become something new, my North Star, showing us the way through darkness, lighting up the night, shining so bright that even from so far away, we can still see you. I love you lots. Keep shining brightly. You were always made to win.
Thank you, Simran. Again, beautiful words. I'd like now to call upon Vaneshri. Vaneshri.
Sorry about that. It's Masha's fault. The little puppy was crying, so I had to say hi. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Vaneshri. Tanasha was there. I guess was her bestie. This is going to be a very informal, quick speech because I didn't actually plan on saying anything. And it's hard to speak from a broken heart, but in keeping with Yusen's wishes, I'm going to try to keep it a little bit fun because it's about celebrating Nasha's life. So I met Nash at our first year in university, which I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was because you can guess. Anyway, she'd already been dating Yusen, so I've never known Nash without him. And I don't know if she told you this, the secrets are coming out now. But I said to her probably the equivalent of, girl, you know you're out of his league. I always thought that she could do better. And she was like, you know, I just love him. And we never spoke about it again because I could see that. With every breath she took, with everything that she did, it was just Yusen. She just always had eyes for him. And the other day, I think it was one day, when Yusen called, he said to me, I don't know how to live without her. And I said to him, neither do I. It's, you know, people, you know, when somebody dies, some people always say, oh, they were so good, they were like this, they were, you know, all the best qualities, but it's true, she was just naturally good. Right up until the very end, she was so sick, but when I spoke to her, she, you know, she didn't have any thought for herself. She was telling me, I'm so grateful that I am where I am. I'm so grateful that I'm still able to do this and I'm still able to do that because there are other people out there who can't walk, who can't, you know, do this. So it's not just words that people are saying. She really was. She feisty. Ashika is a nice way to put it. She pushed you to be the better person. She made you do things that were just outside your comfort zone, especially for me. She'd always push me and Yusen, I know that for sure, and her girls. Things we didn't want to do, she'd say, do it. And the same with me and her. I always, you know, pushed her to do better, and you know, her professional achievements are many and great. But she would want to be known for the love of her family, the love she had for her husband, her girls. Earlier, I was watching them. One was doing makeup for the other, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm staring, but I'm just admiring what wonderful little girls you are, the way you've turned out. And I see Nash in everything they do, in the words they say, the way they look, the way they smile, the way they talk. When someone sings, I hear her. She's just, you know, to me, when I look at them, it's such a testament to the person that she was, and they handling this so well, better than me, I guess, in many ways. And I'm just so proud of them, and I'm so proud of the girls that you've become, and that she, you know, was instrumental in making you today. She loved Indian dancing, and she loved Indian movies, and she loved the songs. I mean, I grew up very uncultured. My mom never made me watch Indian movies, but I did because of Nash. And I live in Poland now. My husband's Polish, so my kids are sort of little Polish South Africans, and my son brings home his friends, and they watch Indian music videos. All because of Nash. And I get home and see these Polish boys watching all these beautiful Indian girls dancing. I was like, I know why you guys are watching this. It's not for the music. But so there's a whole other generation on the other end of the world that's learning about Indian music because of her. She loved to travel. She's seen so much of the world. She wanted her girls to experience everything. She loved to gossip with me. She was such a girl's girl. She She was just everything to me, especially, you know, when you're an expat and you're away from home and your family is your bestie that, you know, you confide in and you tell everything to. And she was just everything to me. Yusen, I just want to say, I know it's going to be hard, but she's there pushing you on every step of the way. And to your girls, her sisters, her family, all her many friends. I've been watching the pictures inside, ultra. And well, thanks to Ashika, there was no more drinking, but the fun we all had with her. She was such a bundle of energy. She was big, she was large. Ashika was just saying she was so huge in her spirit, in the way, you know, she just lived her life, that it's gonna leave this huge empty void. And I hope that you all just, whenever you think of her, do something outside your comfort zone. Do something fun, do something brave, and say, I'm doing this because of Nash. And that's like a huge way to remember her and push it forward. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Vaneshi. I now speak on behalf of all of us, and I know Nash is here with us today, and I want to say, Nash, thank you for marrying Yusen, otherwise we would not have had the beautiful Simran and Kaya with us here today. I'd like to call upon Prudence.
And I'm speaking on behalf of our company ATM Solutions as well as myself. I can't believe I'm standing here today sharing memories at your funeral. Our hearts are deeply saddened by the passing of NARISHA, a strong, determined and inspiring woman who faced the battle with so much courage and grace. She was a remarkable person, calm under pressure, yet bold in her decisions. She gave her all to her work, always finding solutions, encouraging her team, and pushing through even the toughest days with a smile. Her professionalism, her energy, and a sense of responsibility lifted everyone around her. To her team, she was a mentor and a motivator, always checking in, guiding, and celebrating their wins. She made people feel seen and valued, and she created a space where kindness and excellence could coexist. To me, personally, NARISHA was more than a colleague. She was a dear friend and a confidant. We shared so many moments. Our heartfelt talks, mostly gossiping, laughter and tears. Our Friday wine afternoons, our team trips with the company, and the many Nando's visits that we did with Gary, that became our little tradition. She reminded me so often to slow down, to appreciate life, and to be grateful. Lessons I will carry forever. She also had a heart full of kindness and generosity. She cared deeply for her family, especially her mom, always making sure she is cared for and comfortable. She adored her sisters and spoke so fondly of her close friends. Just some of the names I remember: Adele, Ashona, Tanara, and Sandra. And the beautiful memories that she always created with these people together. To her beloved husband, Yusen, and the children, Siman and Kaya, she loved you beyond words. Your names always brought a sparkle to her eyes and a beam of sunshine to her face. Thank you for sharing Nash, as she was fondly called, with all of us. We will miss her laughter, her friendship, her companion, and her beautiful spirit. Rest peacefully, my friend. I'd also like to share a poem from her team, the treasury team. They wrote a poem here with her name, NARISHA. No matter the battle, she still stood her ground. A heart full of fire with love all around. R, rising through pain with the warrior's grace. I, in every hard moment, she found her place. S, she smiled through the storm, never letting it show. H, holding to hope, refusing to let go. And A, although she has fallen, her light will still shine. Gone from the world, but never from our minds. Thank you.
Thanks, Prudence. I'd like to call on Adele.
Good afternoon, family and friends. For those of you that I have not met yet, my name is Adele and I'm a friend of the family. Try to go through this in one go. Well, we are here today to say our final goodbyes and bid Nash farewell. Today is most importantly a celebration. It's a celebration of a life well lived. It's difficult to attach a value to a memory that you hold dear, that only you may understand. I think many of us here today have a specific memory of Nash, one that makes you smile, or laugh, or even cry. And we'll try and share some of our memories. Nash and I met through my husband Nick. Together with Yusen, they went to the same high school and university. And I remember thinking back then that it felt like I had known her my whole life. She had a way of making you feel seen, and I can truly say that friends of the family we get to choose. That's what Nash was to us, family. Nash was the embodiment of strength. She never let the difficulties of life define her. Once she set her mind to something, she was determined to see it through. Whether that was baking amazing cakes for Siman and Kea, or learning ballroom dancing, Nash did it all. She also showed us just how mentally strong she was when she started that very first round of chemo in 2013. Through it all, she never stopped living. She was determined to live her life, to go on the amazing holidays with her family, to go to the concerts, and to dance until 2 a.m. at Ultra. She wasn't going to let anything stop her. There are few things that Nash loved more than anything. Her husband of 20 years, Yusen, her beautiful girls, Sandra and Kea, this beautiful garden that you all see today, and Shah Rukh Khan. Yusen knew he stood no chance. If you knew Nash, you knew her love for Bollywood. If there was a new Bollywood movie, she was going to see it. And if it happened to be Shah Rukh Khan, even better. Vanesh, mentioned that as well. We meet many people from many different walks in our lifetime. Nash was one of those exceptional humans who knew that she was flawed and imperfect, yet she strived for perfection in everything that she did. From a beautiful home, to her beautiful and put together appearance, to all of her amazing achievements in her personal and professional life. The aim was to be the best version of herself. She was also the type of person who showed up no matter the circumstances. If you were special enough to experience this, you know that she showed up for those that she held near and dear. Birthday parties, weddings, christenings, she showed up. She taught us all to celebrate the big milestones, but to also celebrate the small ones. It's hard to imagine our celebrations and gatherings going forward without Nash. She was an integral part of our fun committee. Yusen, Simi and Kea, you were her world. She lived and breathed for you. Their lives will never be the same, and nothing will ever fill this void. But I pray that the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts, and that God will be your strength and comfort. You have the most beautiful and treasured memories. You have the most beautiful and treasured memories that she created. Never forget that. You also have an army of people that love you and support you. Lean on them. I'd like to leave you all with something that I hope will encourage you. When grief feels heavy and hope seems distant, remember, God's presence is constant and He holds your heart even in deepest sorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Adele. I for one know that Nash is in heaven and she's probably taken over the gardening already. And she's planting lots of pretty plants. And Nash, if there is an ultra in heaven, it's probably going to become a Bollywood one. Please keep tickets for us when we get there one day. I'd like to call upon Sandra and Annie.
Hello everybody. Words cannot begin to express the immense sadness and loss I feel today as I remember Yunosh, our beautiful friend, our sister in every way it matters. Annie and I and Nash had a very special bond, the three of us. We met every month for breakfast. We spoke every day. And it's very difficult for me today, but I have to be strong and do this for you, Shannon girls, to know how much your mom meant to us and how much we loved her. Over the past 10 years, we shared not just a friendship, but a bond that became family. From the moment I met you, dressed in white and glowing with grace, I knew you were someone truly special. That day marked the beginning of a sisterhood that changed my life. You were with us for every milestone, from our 50th birthdays to our children's weddings, to our grandson's bridal baby shower. You were just always there, always showing up with your unwavering support, infectious laugh and pure love. You celebrated our highs, comforted us through our lows, and you always knew how to make life brighter for all of us. In the years we spent together, I've learned so much from you. Your wisdom, your strength, and the courage from which you lived your life with nothing more of inspiring. As I sat in silence, trying to understand why our paths has crossed, the answer came to me clearly. God has sent me an angel that came into our lives to show us what true kindness, love, and resilience looks like. You were everyone's rock, the most devoted mom, loving wife, an incredible sister and daughter, a true friend to each of us. You gave so freely of your heart and made everyone around you feel seen, valued and loved. I will miss our early morning chats to work, our girl lunches and dinners, our spontaneous dance parties, our laughter-filled Diwali celebrations, just living life the way only you knew how. You truly lived life to the fullest. You traveled the world, created unforgettable memories with your beautiful family, and embraced every moment with joy and gratitude. You had a way of making everyone feel special. Your presence lit up every room. Your kindness left a lasting imprint on everyone lucky enough to know you. I've never met another soul like you, so full of love, light, and generosity. Heaven has truly gained another angel. Love you always, my Kate, our special custom name for you. You were stunning inside and out. Your legacy will live through your amazing girls. They are strong just like you. They will carry your spirit forward. Rest in eternal peace, my sister, until we meet again. Annie and I have written a poem for NARISHA that just like describes it to the T. I'm going to ask Annie to read the poem that we wrote for her.
A life in full bloom. She danced with sunlight, kissed by morning's grace. A soul that wandered, a heart that embraced. From garden blooms to distant skies she roamed. The world her canvas, every place her home. At 47, still so young and bright, she filled her days with love, laughter and light. In soil she found peace where flowers grew, a secret garden where her spirit flew. Each journey taken, each horizon chased, with open arms and endless dreams embraced. From city streets to ocean deep and wide, her footprints marked the globe far and wide. Though time was brief, her story is profound, a melody of life in every sound. Her memory blooms like petals in the sun, a cherished friend, forever loved, never done.
Thank you, Sandra and Annie. That was absolutely beautiful. I'd like to call upon Danielle now to talk on behalf of Janusha.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle and I have the privilege of speaking on behalf of NARISHA's sister, Janusha. My dear sister, it is so difficult to put into words how I feel today. You are my everything and your loss is going to leave an unimaginable void in my life. You are my best friend, my guiding light and my confidant throughout my life. Your vibrant personality has touched so many lives and you have been such an inspiration to all of us in the way that you lived. You continue to live your best life despite so many setbacks over the years. Thank you for loving my family and I unconditionally and so selflessly. Yusen, Siman and Kea, I thank you for taking such good care of Nash, especially over the past year. I know how challenging it has been for you all as a family, but I'm so grateful to each of you that you stood by her side throughout her journey. I've lost a sister, but I've gained 2 amazing daughters. I'm so grateful to have you as my sister and to have shared such a beautiful bond with you. Your legacy will continue in the beautiful memories that we have made over the years. I love you so dearly. Until we meet again, rest well.
Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Janusha, for those beautiful words. We're right at the end, and the last speech you shared has asked me to talk on behalf of him. On behalf of Yusen, today I'm filled with deep love and gratitude as I reflect on the incredible journey I've shared with my beloved wife Nash. Our story began in 1991, 2 13-year-olds from a humble beginnings who found each other not just in relationship, but a bond that would grow into a lifelong partnership. From those early days, Nash wasn't just my best friend. She was my confidant, my greatest supporter, and as the years passed, my true north. Together we built a life, one blessed with our 2 wonderful daughters, who carry a strength, kindness and light. We created Kasim, a name born from our daughters, a legacy that represents our family's unity, love and purpose. It was more than a business, it was a reflection of the life we built together and the future we dreamed of for them. Nash had a way of turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Her creativity knew no bounds. From a flair for interior decorating and passion for fashion, to a gift for photography and a deep love for nature. She found beauty in the smallest details, in plants, flowers and the peaceful rhythm of a garden, of which we are all enjoying today. And whenever she needed to reconnect with her soul, the bush was a sanctuary, a go-to place where she found stillness, wonder and joy amongst the wildlife she so dearly loved. Her love for Bollywood wasn't just a passion, it became part of our life's adventure, taking us to over 30 countries, filled with color, music, laughter, and memories we will cherish forever. But what truly defined Nash was a heart, a spirit, and a purpose. The world has never seen a woman so strong, someone who faced the battle of cancer for 13 years long, with courage and grace and unwavering faith. Through the most difficult times, she showed what true bravery looks like. She never allowed her illness to define her. Instead, she continued to rise, to inspire, and to lead by example. Even while enduring unimaginable challenges, Nash not only continued her journey as a chartered accountant, but also grew her corporate career, earning a place as an executive, proving that strength and determination can overcome any obstacle. She showed us resilience, that resilience is not just about surviving, but about shining through adversity. Her journey in spirituality went far beyond what anyone could imagine. It became her mission to help others find healing, purpose, and light. She guided people with compassion, wisdom, and faith, touching lives in ways words can hardly describe. Nash lived with divine purpose to uplift others, to give hope, and to remind us all that love and kindness are the greatest forces in the world. For me, she was the compass that guided my path. Her wisdom, her belief in me, and her unwavering sense of purpose helped me become who I am. She was and will always be my truest partner in every sense. Nash, thank you for 34 years of love, laughter, and endless lessons. You gave me a lifetime of joy, and your spirit will continue to guide and inspire us every day. You will remain forever in my heart, my home, and my true north. Thank you. Guruji.
Thank you to all of you that have celebrated this dear beloved lying in state. I want to allow those that may have just arrived not long ago and have not paid their respects, allow you the next 5 minutes or so to pay your respects. Thereafter, I want to start concluding with the final ritual here at home and start rounding up so we can proceed to the crematorium. Thank you. In the meantime, bhajans will carry on.
Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Bajman Pyare Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram Mujman Pyare Sitaram Sitaram Jaya Sitaram बजमन प्यारे सीतरा रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीतरा रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीतरा ईश्वरी हल तेरी नाम सबको सन्मति हे भगवान ईश्वर हल तेरी नाम सबको सन्मति हे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति हे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति हे भगवान हे भगवान हे भगवान रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम वनमाली मुरलीधरी हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि नारायण हरि ओम रघुपति श्री रामचंद्र Ragavadaya Nite Pasupati Shri Parvatisha Shankara Sadashiva Madhava Shri Radhikesha Govinda Hare Krishna Raghupati Shri Ramachandra Raghava Dayanite Raghupati Shri Ramachandra Raghava Dayanite Pasupati Shri Parvatisha Shankara Sadashiva Pasupati Shri Parvatisha Shankara Sadashiva Madhava Shri Radhikesha Govinda Hare Krishna Madhava Shri Radhikesha Govinda Hare Krishna Raghupati Shri Ramachandra Raghava Dayanite Madhavani Shiva Shankarani நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காத வாழ்க. அரைமறையழி நம்மாலம் அமரம் முனிவர் தாம் முறை முறை வருகை ஏற்றும் முதல்வனி நமச்சிவாய. அரைமறையழி நம்மாலம் அமரம் முனிவர் தாம் முறை முறை வருகை ஏற்றும் முதல்வனி நமச்சிவாய. முதல்வனி நமச்சிவாய 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 முதல்வனி நமச்சிவாய. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க தாழ் வாழ்க இவை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காத வாழ்க. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இவை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காத வாழ்க. ஆதிய வேதம் நாங்கி அடிமொழிய தெரிய வண்ணம் சோதியாய் நிறைவாய் நின்று துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய. ஆதிய வேதம் நாங்கி அடிமொழிய தெரிய வண்ணம் சோதியாய் நிறைவாய் நின்று துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய. துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய துணைவனி நமச்சிவாய துணிவனே நமச்சிவாய துணிவனே நமச்சிவாய துணிவனே நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க இனியடி தேடி காண எழுலை அளந்த மாயம் கனியது மூன்றது கடவுளை நமச்சிவாய இனியடி தேடி காண ஏழுலை அளந்த மாயம் கனியது மூன்றது கடவுளை நமச்சிவாய கடவுளை நமச்சிவாய கடவுளே 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 நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீக வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீக வாழ்க இடிவிழி கோத்தாய்மாக இளமுட பயக்கப்பட்டு நீலிகள் ஒழுக்கு வள்ள நிமலனி நமச்சிவாய 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 நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சம் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சம் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க ஒருமாய் உயிருமாக உலகமாய் புறம்பமாகி தருவாய் சகுத்துக்கெல்லாம் தன்னையே நமச்சிவாய 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 தந்தையே நமச்சிவாய தந்தையே நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காத தாழ் வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க ஓம் திருச்சிற்றம்பலம் நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க
Dear family and friends, this is your last call to come and pay your last respects. For those that may not be accompanying us to the crematorium, at 2:15 we will be leaving to the hearse. So please come through for those that may want to come and pay your last respects. Can pallbearers be in readiness? As soon as I call, come with me.
Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna. Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga. Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna. Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga. Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Krishna, Hey Krishna, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Nannaki Chora, Shama Gopala, Shama Gopala, Natavaralala, Shama Gopala, Natavaralala, Shama Gopala, Natavaralala, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Krishna, Hey Krishna, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Krishna, Hey Krishna, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, 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 Panduranga. Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna, Krishna, Hey Krishna, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga, Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Vittala Jaya Panduranga. Hari Om. Rama 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 Jaya Rama 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 Jaya Rama Jaya Rama 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 Jaya Rama 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 Namah Shivaya, Om 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 Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, 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 Namah Shivaya, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Hare Shiva Shiva, Mahadeva, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Surya Dakshine